Welcome in this video. Will Zbcn coin continue to rise? We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. The recent price movements observed in the market indicate a highly promising and positive structure from a technical analysis perspective. Particularly, the clearly visible ascending trend line on the current chart offers significant clues regarding market direction and investor psychology. This upward trend line reflects not just a simple price tendency, but also the growing interest from market participants in buying, strengthening demand, and increasing investor expectations for a bullish move. The formation of such structures is a major advantage in technical analysis, providing strong signals that prices may continue to move upward in a more stable manner in the upcoming periods. An ascending trend is one of the most sought-after and trusted formations in technical analysis. The price moving upward with a certain inclination shows that the market is in a positive mood and buyers are playing a more dominant role. In this context, the current ascending trend line acts almost like a roadmap, suggesting that price may find support around this line and potentially bounce upward upon testing it. The phrase, moving up step by step, points to a highly important technical concept. Every time the price touches the ascending trend support and reacts upward, it strengthens the trend's reliability and increases investor confidence in this line. The ascending trend line also serves as a psychological threshold for investors. As long as the price remains above this trend line, most investors tend to hold their positions firmly. This is because prices staying above this line indicate that buying pressure is still present in the market and sellers are taking a back seat. Especially when this line is tested repeatedly but not broken, confidence in the trend's strength grows, creating a positive sentiment in the market. In such a scenario, investors view each pullback as a buying opportunity. Therefore, the continuation of price movement along this trend line is a very positive development both technically and psychologically. Moreover, the ascending trend line technically acts as a dynamic support. Unlike a static horizontal support, this line slopes upward as the price moves, creating a structure that continuously pushes the price higher. This dynamic support structure allows the price to move upward in a consistent manner. As long as the price remains above this line, the expectation that the trend will continue unbroken and reach new highs becomes stronger. This structure is highly valuable and reassuring from a technical analysis standpoint. It is critically important that the price does not fall below this ascending trend line in order for the structure to continue healthily. A drop below this trend line could temporarily shake investor confidence. However, at present, no such negative development is observed. The price continues to stay above the line, supporting bullish expectations. As long as there are no closes below the trend line, the upward movement is expected to continue steadily. Additionally, this ascending trend structure contains the potential not just for a short-term rise, but also for forming the foundation of a medium to long-term bull market. The price moving in such a stable and deliberate manner indicates that there is a strong investor base behind it, and that the market has long-term upward expectations. Technically, in such trends, the first target is to surpass previous peak levels. After that, price discovery may lead to testing levels never seen before, creating major opportunities for investors. In conclusion, the ascending trend line observed in the current analysis clearly shows that the market is within a strong bullish structure. But we cannot make decisions based on trends alone. Let's also look at other metrics. Stay tuned. When we closely examine the current price movements, the presence of a highly notable and technically significant resistance level stands out. This resistance point, when viewed through the lens of past price action, appears as a strong barrier that the market has tested multiple times but has yet to break through. This clearly indicates that this level is being closely monitored by investors and that a considerable amount of sell orders are clustered in that area. However, despite the difficulty in breaking this resistance in the past, the current technical outlook suggests that surpassing this level may be imminent. This creates a strong expectation that once the price overcomes this key technical hurdle, it could climb to much higher levels. First, it is important to note that the repeated testing of resistance levels is a significant sign that the area is weakening and that buyers are progressing with determination to break through. In technical analysis, it is believed that the more a resistance is tested, the weaker it becomes. In this case, the price persistently challenging the same area is a clear indicator that it is preparing to break through and that investor psychology is gradually adapting to a post-breakout rally scenario. The constant upward pressure suggests that sellers are losing strength and that supply is nearing exhaustion. This could signal a rapid price surge following the breakout. Furthermore, the accumulation of potential buy orders and stop-loss triggers just above the resistance level could lead to a sharp and accelerated move once the breakout occurs. Such resistance points are often closely watched by large investors and algorithmic trading systems. Therefore, when the price crosses this technical threshold, it can trigger a chain reaction of buying activity. This wave doesn't just include short-term speculative positions, but also encourages medium and long-term investors to open positions with confidence. As a result, the price could not only surpass the resistance slightly, but also reach new highs. The manner in which the price is currently approaching the resistance level is also developing in a very healthy structure. That is, the price is moving upward in a controlled, supported way, and in parallel with trading volume. These types of upward movements tend to be stronger and more sustainable than sudden spikes. This is because they are backed by technical validity, investor support, and psychological confidence. In this context, the price approaching the resistance level in such a well-prepared manner indicates that a breakout may be very near. The determined consolidation and upward pressure just below the resistance could be a sign that the market is preparing for a strong breakout. Once this level is broken, the price discovery process may begin. In other words, the price may start heading toward new and previously untested highs. These types of movements are of great importance in technical analysis because they indicate a price zone where there is no longer any selling pressure, and investors act solely based on upward expectations. New investor interest increases, FOMO kicks in, and fresh capital may enter the market. This can cause the rally to continue in a faster and stronger manner. In addition, the retest process that often follows resistance breakouts is also seen as a positive technical development. That is, if the price tests the broken resistance as support and gains strength from that level to continue upward, it indicates that the rally is building on a much healthier foundation. In such a scenario, investor confidence strengthens further, and the buying wave can expand, making it possible to reach even higher levels. Therefore, not only the moment of breakout, but also the subsequent price behavior is of great importance. Looking at the MACD indicator, there is currently a very noticeable crossover with strong technical signals. This intersection is in the area of the histograms and signal lines, and the fact that it is developing in parallel with the price action suggests that the market momentum is shifting to an upward trend. These moments when the MACD's signal line and its own line intersect are often considered as a harbinger of the start of a new trend, and the effect of this signal becomes much stronger and more meaningful, especially when it occurs near the lows. Analyzing the current chart structure, it can be seen that the MACD line intersects the signal line in the down zone, symbolizing the beginning of an upward reversal. This situation reveals a very positive and promising technical structure for investors. This is because such crossovers of the MACD have signaled the beginning of strong bullish moves in the market, as has been proven many times in the past. In particular, the fact that this intersection occurs with the MACD lines heading upwards from below the zero level suggests that the current price is now leaving the lows behind and preparing for a new uptrend. We pay attention to MACD intersections. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.